On a cold January night in 1610, something incredible is happening on a rooftop in Venice, Italy. A scientist named Galileo Galilei is staring up at the planet Jupiter through his homemade telescope, and he can't believe what he's seeing. 4 tiny stars seem to be dancing around the bright planet. But wait, stars don't dance. What could they be? Galileo is a curious scientist who loves to understand how things work. When he heard about a new invention called a spyglass from Holland, he didn't just buy one, he built his own. He ground his own lenses and made them even better than the original. His telescope could make things look 20 times closer than with the naked eye. At first, Galileo used his telescope to look at things on Earth, ships in the harbor, birds in flight. Then one night, he turned it toward the sky. He discovered the moon wasn't smooth like everyone thought, but covered with mountains and craters. If he was wrong about the moon, what else might everyone be wrong about? But Galileo faced a big problem. For over 1,000 years, everyone believed that Earth was the center of everything, that the sun, moon, and all planets revolved around our world. The church taught this, scholars taught this, and questioning it could get you in serious trouble. Yet Galileo suspected this might not be true. So when Galileo pointed his telescope at Jupiter that January night, he knew he was looking for answers to big questions. If other worlds had moons orbiting around them, maybe Earth wasn't the center of everything after all. But he needed proof, real evidence that he could see with his own eyes. Galileo adjusted his telescope carefully and peered through the eyepiece. There was Jupiter, shining like a golden jewel against the black sky. But what were those 4 tiny points of light near it? He had never seen them before. He sketched what he saw, marking the positions of each mysterious light. Night after night, Galileo returned to his rooftop. Something amazing was happening. The 4 little lights were moving. Sometimes they were on one side of Jupiter, sometimes the other. Sometimes he could only see 2 or 3 of them. He drew picture after picture, tracking their dance around the giant planet. Then came the moment that changed everything. Looking at all his sketches together, Galileo suddenly understood the pattern. These weren't stars at all, they were moons. 4 moons circling around Jupiter, just like our moon circles around Earth. His heart raced with excitement. He had discovered new worlds. Galileo knew this discovery would change everything. If Jupiter had moons orbiting around it, then Earth might not be the center of the universe after all. He quickly wrote down his findings in a book called The Starry Messenger, sharing his amazing discovery with the world. The 4 moons of Jupiter became known as the Galilean moons. Today, we know that Galileo was right. Earth does orbit around the sun, and Jupiter really does have those 4 moons, plus many more we've discovered since. Galileo teaches us that curiosity and careful observation can lead to incredible discoveries. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come from simply looking at the world with fresh eyes and asking, what if everything we think we know is wrong?